Hello and welcome back. Today's bit is that during cutscenes I'm going to be working on a paper. Why did I walk up here? I don't know. I felt like it. And sometimes when I feel like doing something, I just do it. Gosh, dang it. New Hunt Sports stuff. This is all the Ash ones, probably. All of them. Actually, I have a feeling that this is the last Hunt Sport editions. How many are there? Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't say location because it's S. Malud. Dalmacia. Sabrek. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we'll get these eventually. They'll probably be some of the last things we do. I'll probably mix them in with the side quests, though, after the DLCs.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Curse Breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we gonna manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
I know, give me a second. I'm just adding a period. There we go. Paper, am I right? I say we cut down more trees to have more paper. That's a joke.
Clive.
That's a joke.
You down?
Yeah, coin purse is definitely weighing me down. I have $250,000. At least I did before I bought your stuff.
A better price than that.
What do you have for me, blacksmith? Yeah. Getting rid of all formalities, just calling him blacksmith. Oh. Aw. It's weaker. That's unfortunate. Ooh.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay.
Lasted you a good while.
Okay.
That should do you. And how am I meant to do that then? Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. And how am I meant to do that then?
First the skies, then the crystal.
Oh, I have to talk with Joshua. I can't do the side quests yet. Yet.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill.
Me
She
when
understands.
I turn in my final paper while recording Final Fantasy XVI. She's not over here. No, jokes aside, I just turned in one of my final papers. The other final paper I have fully outlined, intro written, and even then my outline is mostly written. I just need to combine my thoughts with transitions. It's a dialogue analysis of the film His Girl Friday, which is, by the way, absolutely amazing movie. Probably my favorite film in the studio period. Honestly, it's hilarious. It's well shot. Everything about it's so good. Yeah, well, you actually have to come out here for once. Crazy.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time.
Woo.
Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
And here's where the fun begins. Two, for now. Huh, okay, less than I thought there. But then... Oh, yeah. We need to do that one. Yeah, there's a lot of them. And we need to... Oh, and you haven't even seen this yet. I think there's like another 4 here. Oh, only 2. Oh, not all of them are unlocked yet. We need to do 2 quests before we can do... We need to get Jill and Joshua in our party again before we can do the DLC. And that is what... Well, there's a Will, Joshua's quest that gets him back in the party, then Jill's. I guess we can't unlock it until after we do this one.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing.
It's... nothing. I've received word from Cyril. The Undying have found Father's will. Or something akin to it.
His will? How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but... Would you join me?
Boom.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I am ready to leave when you are.
Oh, yes. Yeah, and the goal for this video is going to be to do this one and Jill's. And then next video, we're going to start the DLC, and then we're just going to go through the DLC until it's done. That does include the DLC side quests. Because there are side quests in the second DLC, in the Rising Tides. And we will do all of those before finishing the DLC. I am going to put the game back on action-focused combat for the entirety of the second DLC, and at least for the boss of the first DLC. And yes, Leviathan's the super boss, supposedly, it sounds like. I mean,
Your Grace,
absolute hell in
Lord, I trust
gameplay.
your journey
I mean,
was
story
not
focused, so.
overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
I'll just leave it up on screen a little bit. I don't want to read it because I'm lazy. No, seriously, that's the reason. I'm just a lazy little bum. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the Duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. but one at least remains. And she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Oh, you're still here. Okay. In here? I don't remember this at all.
My lord, Your Grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Alrighty. Oh wow, it's all the way down here. So it's just down there. That's crazy. Yeah, I actually did not think there'd be this much dialogue. So we're probably, I don't know. This could be a little bit of a longer video. I just have a, it's not a strict time limit, but a time limit for this video. I must adhere to.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I don't must, but I should.
Joshua.
Because my day will be made cowabunga-ring by not doing that. And I think I was actually going to pay attention to my Attack of the Clones rewatch instead of playing Xenoblade X, but I want to play Xenoblade X. So, to be decided,
There it
I
is.
suppose.
For House Rossfield.
For House Rozzy Roz. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I will make you feel pain. You anger me. I will kill you. Just because you dodged that stupid attack. I will kill you even more than I was already going to. Yeah! Fill this Blukenblagen. Once the Blukenblagen is filled, I will unleash it and probably kill this thing with a limit break. Hey, that's like one of my abilities. That's like one of my Garuda abilities. It's crazy. Brother, this is the second time you've screwed me.
Too slow.
Oh wait, no. Actually, I was using a different. So actually, you actually didn't burn me. So sorry, I was wrong. And this should get it up to 5. Yep. And Zoikenblocken him. Oh. Brother. Ugh. Bruh. That one ability actually would have been useful. That I said, oh, I don't understand it. I could have used it there so I could have gone out and been able to precision dodge again. I get it now. I still don't want to use it, but I get it. I get it. What? I thought I could have. I hit the use button though. Use the fudging ability. There. I'm happy now. But not as happy as I could be. Because I'm hungry and they always, you know what they say, you're not you when you're hungry. There, I actually activated the limit just so I could stop that cutscene early, so I could take advantage of the stagger and that. Just like that, baby. Just like that. Oh, so close to a level up. So close to a level up. So close to a level up.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Beautiful. That felt good. That ending felt good. I felt like a hero. A real hero. Using my sword to go burr and slice right through the enemy.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Boom, boom.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith. The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
Ah, that's a simple quest objective.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Alrighty. Where is this? Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Yeah, this actually will be the only quest video of this video, I think. Because I think the next one's also a little bit on the longer end, so. Worst case scenario, we start the DLC next video. But that we're really we're approaching the end game.
Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Season
it's just like
there. It's just slightly hidden enough. I actually have to check to see if maybe this area might not even be accessible early on, but like it's just hidden enough to like make it so you don't really go over here early.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Kaboom! Oh, that's a level up, isn't it? Yes! I love my level ups. Yep. Epic. We're done. Bye.